Hello and welcome to the official sample paper 1 practice for the ITIL 4 Service Desk Certification exam. This presentation is from One World Training. However, the materials are fully owned by PeopleCert Limited. We would like to acknowledge them because they have the rights to this entire information. Firstly, about One World Training. One World Training is a global training, business simulation, and training company having its offices in the USA, the UK, the Netherlands, India, Malaysia, UAE, South Africa, and many other countries globally. We provide training in IT, business management, project management, ISO standards, GDPR, and many other topics for individuals as well as organizations. We deliver our courses in 5 ways. 1, a public classroom based. 2, online from home or work. 3, e-learning. 4, a blended approach of e-learning and in-person support for instruction. 5, at the user's location for both private and government organizations. We are an authorized training center and endorsed by leading global professional bodies. At the bottom, you can see several logos for the trainings that we offer and some of the bodies that have authorized us. This sample paper is in line with the exam standards. The exam is a 30-minute exam. It will have 20 questions. Each question is worth 1 mark. There are no negative marking. There is 1 correct answer per question. All questions are multiple choice. You need to obtain minimum 13 out of 20 to pass the exam. And it is a closed book exam and it is an online exam. Now, this is a recording and you will be provided access to not only to this recording, but also the PDFs for this sample paper and the answer explanations, as well as there is an online simulation from One World Training for this same sample paper. Therefore, you have the PDF, you have this recording, and you also have the online simulation. So 3 modes of presentation to you. We begin with the first question. Which activity of the service desk optimization process considers information about major incidents and disasters? A, service desk improvement initiation. B, triage the user query and initiate the appropriate activities. C, service desk review. Or D, service desk improvement communication. I will give you a moment to think about the answer before I explain and provide you the answer. You should recollect that there are 3 processes in the service desk practice. Service desk optimization is one of them. There's another one which is user query handling, and the other one is communicating to users. Option A seems to be connected with the service desk optimization process. Option B does not seem to be connected with this optimization process. This is from the user query handling process. Option C, service desk review, is also connected with this process of service desk optimization. And the service desk improvement communication is also connected with the optimization process. Therefore, it is either A, C, or D that considers information about major incidents and disasters as an input. The improvement initiation is incorrect. It does not consider input for about the major incidents and disasters. The service desk review is the activity which considers information about major incidents and disasters, because that activity ensures that the reviews are conducted regularly, like monthly or quarterly, or it may be conducted whenever needed for significant events such as service desk performance deviations, organization changes, major incidents, disasters, and so on. The service desk improvement communication, the last option, that is the last step in the optimization process, and that does not consider information about incidents and disasters as an input. Therefore, the service desk review, the third option, would be the correct answer. And in this process, the 3 activities are in the following sequence. First, service desk review, followed by service desk improvement initiation, and followed by service desk improvement communication. Question 2. Which of the following is a practice success factor for the service desk practice? A. Including service desk communication in every value stream. B. Ensuring that multi-channel communication is used and improved wherever possible. C. Enabling the effective integration of user communications into value streams. Or D. Overcoming the challenges associated with using web portals. There are two PSFs or practice success factors in the service desk practice. The four options are listing one of them. Do you remember which one? Some of the statements may be true statements. However, we need to identify the practice success factor. And that would be option C, enabling the effective integration of user communications into the value streams. Option A, communication is included in value streams where necessary, but not every value stream. Therefore, A is not correct. And also A is not a PSF as well. Option B, ensuring multi-channel communication is used and improved wherever possible. This is not a PSF, but it is important to ensure this happens. And also when it is multi-channel, it can be problematic. It has to be made omni-channel, meaning the information from the multiple channels need to be integrated and made omni-channel. Otherwise, there could be confusion and the user might find it frustrating to provide information again and again while coming back to the service desk through various channels. Option D, this is a challenge statement. This is a challenge with the communication channels and it is not a practice success factor. Question 3. How can partners and suppliers provide the service desk practice or support the service desk practice? A. By reducing the need to customize the IT services. B. By advising on how to build the team and implement an information system. C. By providing problem management tools. Or D. By outsourcing the development of IT services. You might recollect that the service desk practice is supported by the partners and suppliers in three ways. One, to perform the service desk activities. Two, to provide tools and their support. Three, for advisory and consulting. Correct is option B, by advising how to build the team and implement an information system. Option C is very close, but option C, the provision of the tools, it is important. However, it is the problem management tools, not the service desk tools. If it was service desk tools, then yes, partners and suppliers can support the service desk tools for the service desk practice. So C is very close, but not correct. Option D, do partners and suppliers outsource the development? This is not connected. So therefore that is incorrect. And option A, reducing the need to customize the services. This is also not connected with the partners and suppliers dimension. Question number 4, which of the following states the purpose of the service desk practice? This should be an easy question. A, to provide a dedicated team to acknowledge and record user impacting incidents. B, to ensure that the demand for incident resolution and service requests are captured. C, to ensure that user queries are captured, validated, and triaged for further processing. Or D, to create and maintain a healthy work culture in the service desk team. It should be possible for you to quickly pick up the correct answer. And yes, that would be option B. This is the purpose of the service desk practice. Option A is related to the user query handling process. It is not the purpose of the service desk practice. So option A is more like the first step in the user query handling process to acknowledge and record the user query. Option C, to ensure that the queries are captured. This is part of the various activities of the service desk practice. In the first step of the user query handling, process, the queries are captured. In the second step, they are validated. In the third step, they are triaged. Option D, maintaining a healthy work culture in the service desk team is the responsibility of the service desk manager. Question number 5. A service provider delivers services to several customer groups, including internal business customers, external business customers, and individuals of different age and social groups. All users are supported by a virtual service desk team and have access to different communication channels, but usually use more than one. When a user switches to a new communication channel during one query processing, service desk agents ask the user to repeat the same information. How will automation toolsets help to improve this situation? The answer options are: the toolset should support the end-to-end value streams. B, the toolset should have good measurement and reporting capability. C, the toolset should offer convenient self-help interfaces. Or D, the toolset should support omni-channel communications. The key information in the question are the following. There are different communication channels, which means it is multi-channel. And the user is switching to a new channel every time. And then the service desk agents are asking the user to repeat the same information when they come through another channel later on. And this can be frustrating for the users. Therefore, it seems there is a lack of omni-channel communications. Therefore, option D would be correct. Let us also look at the other options. The toolset should support the end-to-end value streams. This is definitely a good recommendation, but does not correct the situation. Option B is also a good option and important, but it does not address the situation. Option C is also good, but again, this is incorrect. It does not solve the problem. And moreover, it is self-help, which is different from the users contacting the service desk. Question 6. Number 6, what characteristic of communication channels can be supported by pre-population of relevant user data? Usability, familiarity, availability, or contextual intelligence? Wouldn't it be great when the communication channels are supported with pre-populated relevant user data? For example, the user's profile and so on. And this is known as contextual intelligence. Usability is about interfaces to be clear, intuitive, helpful, and functional. Familiarity is about convenient, familiar channels than new, unfamiliar ones, such as social media, forums, emails, chats, which may be adapted for familiarity. Availability is about the channels should be available when and where they are needed. Question number 7. What should be considered as part of achieving capability level 2 for the service desk practice? A, understanding of the key types of user queries. B, regular review of the service desk practice. C, define and agree measurement and reporting. Or D, integration in the service value streams. You should recollect the 5 capability levels for each of the ITIL practices. Option A would be correct. In fact, at the level 2, it'll include key types of user queries and communications with the users. The regular reviews will occur at capability level 5 for the service desk capability development. Option C, measurement and reporting happens at capability level 4, and integration into service value streams occurs at capability level 3. Question 8. The service provider aims to ensure integration of the service desk into user-facing value streams. Which software tools will help the service provider to achieve this? A, work planning and prioritization tools. B, analysis and reporting tools. C, survey tools. Or D, workflow management and collaboration tools. In such questions, it is good to eliminate the incorrect answers first, because it is about integrating the service desk into the user-facing value streams. Therefore, we should be able to eliminate option A because that is about work planning and prioritization and tracking. Option B is about analysis and reporting. So these two can be ruled out. Option C is about the customer survey and the feedback. We can rule out C as well. Therefore, we are left with D, the workflow management and collaboration tools. This is where user queries can be managed, communications can happen between the service desk agents and the users, and the integration of the practices into the service value streams occur. And also communications between the various specialists within the service value streams also can happen with such tools.